It's fall, and one of the best toys that you can use outside for your dogs where you're playing is crunchy leaves. These are going to be really great because oftentimes they will be caught on the breeze, so they're actually going to float through the air. If you have especially a hunting dog, they're going to want to track that. But these leaves will also skitter across your yard. You have the ability, if you have a fenced-in area or your dog's really good with recall, to allow them to chase those across the yard. But you also can pick them up and play with them with your dog. You can twirl them in your fingers so that they spin around. You can drop them in the earth so they float down and your dog chases them. You just want to be mindful of what kind of leaves they are going to be playing with and make sure they don't eat too many of them, if any at all. But the ability to run up and to crunch them is going to be really fun for your dog. It's going to be a really good experience and a good bonding time for you with your pup as well. So be mindful of how they're chasing them, how they're playing with them, and then get involved. You can twirl them in your fingers and run around the yard so that your dog chases you. If it's a little bit windy, you can wait till the wind catches it and let it go, and then let your dog chase it as it falls or as it skitters across your yard. And again, especially if you have a fenced-in area, the dogs are not going to go anywhere, but the leaves will get stopped by the fence so that you can collect them, you can play with them. And then if you have a lot of leaves, if you're in an area with a lot of trees where you're going to have a bunch of these, you can create piles of leaves for your dog to play in. They can hide in them, they can jump in them, they can run around and play. And that's up to you as a dog parent. Do you want your dog rolling around in leaves? Just keep in mind you might get some bugs on your poor puppies and you might get some debris, so you might want to clean them up when they come back in. But leaves are going to be really, really fun for your dogs to play with. My dogs love listening to the sound of leaves. If they're skittering across my concrete for my driveway, they always perk up and they look over at that. So finding some leaves for your dogs to play with is going to be a really good opportunity. It's free. They are meant to be damaged and crunched so that you can keep using this again and again without having to worry about your dog destroying things. And some dogs like to use them as confetti. I have my little dog Ember loves to tear them into little pieces. So depending on who your dog is, what their personality is, they may want to chase them. They may want to jump in them or roll around in them and run in them. They may want to tear them into confetti. There's lots of options when it comes to leaves. So take a little bit of time and explore what's going to work best for your dog, how they want to interact with those things, and then lean into that over the course of the fall. And then just be mindful of what they're chomping on, because some leaves may not be so great for dogs. So just be mindful as you are jumping into the fall season. And keep in mind, even if you're not intentionally playing with these leaves, if you're in an area that has trees, you're going to have leaves in your yard and you're going to have your dog notice them. So just be mindful that it's something you don't want to have happen. Follow along for more ideas on how you can engage with your dog this fall and throughout the year as we continue to help you level up as a dog parent so you can give your pup the best life possible with the least amount of stress on you.